Hey, what's up, my Dragon Legion? How y'all been? As you guys can tell by looking at not one but two Lizard Soldier Conros, this is gonna be yet another Kagero deck update. It's been a long time no see since I've done a Cardfight Vanguard thing on this channel right here. I was a little bit busy with other things right here, and I have made a couple changes to the deck ever since the last deck profile on my Kagero deck profile. And it's gone through quite a few changes, and yes, as you guys can tell by the name of this video, this is going to be my usual Lawkeeper build. However guys, there may be a little bit more proxy than there was in the previous video, so if you guys are not a fan of proxying or all that such, you might as well just hit that back button right now guys, because you're probably not going to like this video if you're not a big fan of proxying or all that such. But again, this video, pardon me. But again, this deck has gone through a couple of changes since the last deck profile. So, let's get the deck profile, shall we? Alright. Now, you start in Vanguard, Lizard Soldier. The reason why I got two Lizard Soldier Conros instead of one right now, because I noticed that a lot of people are actually playing two Conro. Well, not a lot of people, but yeah, but not just Conro. I've noticed that quite a few people are now running two copies of their starting Vanguard instead of just one. At first, I was a little bit hesitant. I was like, "What the fudge? Why would you want to run two copies of your starter when you obviously usually only need one?" I was like that at first, but then I double looked at the cards again, why people did that, and some of these starting Vanguards actually have these certain really good effects that people would actually want to use again. And I'm actually starting to understand now. Maybe, and I'm not, because one card run by himself is really awesome. Could you imagine going off with this effect again twice? Oh, I need 2 bars. I'm just gonna use. Oh, I'm in real need of bars. I'm just gonna use my two Conro's effects to search for my 2 bars. Oh, my opponent is having a big heavy aggression against me, and I can't beat him unless I have two wyvern barbers. No problem. I'll use two of my Conro's effects. Search out my 2 wyvern guards while I have the back. I'm confident about my offense, but I want to be on the safe side. Have at least a little defense to be on the safe side. I'm gonna use one Conro's effect. Add a wyvern guard barber from deck to my hand, while I'm going to use the effect of another Conro to add a body of armor from a deck to my hand. So yeah, guys, that's why. And also, even if I don't need another Conro's effect, the one advantage that Conro has over all of my grade 1s or grade 1s in general is that unlike the grade 1s, Conro has 10,000 shield. So say you only need 10,000 exactly. Normally, instead of wasting 2 grade 1s, just go, oh, Conro. That's it. You don't have to worry about having to rely on your triggers all the time when you're doing your stuff. So let's just start in Vanguard. Your trigger lineup is your usuals. I'm still sticking with the. I'm trying to squeeze in all these guys best I can. I'm still doing the 6 crits, and give me a second. Hope you guys can still see it. And still the 6 drop. Yeah, I'm still doing 6 criticals and 6 draws. I haven't got a chance to test out the 8 critical and 4 draw yet, because I haven't really got my hands on more critical stuff yet. So once I order Blue Ray Draco Kid, and once I order one more embodiment of Spiritar, then I'll try out the 8 critical and 4 draw build to see how it goes. But that's what you'll get so far with this deck right here. And of course, the one thing that's probably never gonna change, the 4 heals. That's it for the critical lineup. For the grade 1s, here's some things I'll never change. The 4 bars, your grade 1 vanilla, why not? Wyvern Guard Bari, max copy of him, why not? Because he's awesome. 3 Dragonmon Gojos. That's still the same. You need him to get to your stuff as fast as possible. kind of a personal tech of mine. 2 Kimnaras to take out those grade 1s I really don't like in particular. Depending on how everything else turns out, I may take out one of him to make room for another grade 1 that might be better than this deck instead. And so I can make room for that second Conroe you guys saw earlier, I had to take out an ammo right here, so I'm running 1 ammo. Flame ammo, to be more exactly. Alright, that was the grade 1s, guys. The grade 2s, we have... Alright, there we go. The grade 2s, we still have... Max No Harm. That has not changed yet. 2 cross shots, only 2. 1 because I only have 2. That's why I'm not running 3 of him. And 2 for a specific reason why I'm only running 2 of him. I'll get to that reason in a little bit. Actually, I'll get to that reason right here. This is supposed to be 3 copies of this one dragon. I think his name is Bahamut Dragon or something like this. What he is, he's a grade 2. He's a grade 2 flame dragon Kagero with 9,000 power, and his effect says that if attack of a Vanguard is a hit, you can take 1 card face down in your damage zone, face up. That's why I'm not running 2 cross. That's why I'm only running 2 cross shots, still 3 now. Because with Bahamut in a Lawkeeper deck, dude, oh my god, as long as his attack goes through, you will most likely almost every turn go off with Lawkeeper's effect right here. Because Lawkeeper only needs 1 card to go off with his effect, and Bahamut, I think that's his name, Bahamut, and Bahamut will most likely help you make sure that does happen. And to finish off the grade 2s, 2 Berserk Dragons. Why only 2? Because you got Lawkeeper who will take care of the job for you. Berserk is good in mid-game when there's that 1 grade 2 that you really don't like, in case you don't get to your Lawkeepers. But 2 is all you really need when you're running a Lawkeeper-based deck. And for the grade 3s, this is supposed to be 3 copies of Dual Axle Dragon. For those who do not know who he is, a lot of you guys obviously know who he is. But for those of you who do not know, he's a grade 3 Flame Dragon Kagero with 10,000 power exactly. And his effect says that his effect goes off, rather just like Bahamut Dragon, his effect goes. Oh, before I forget to mention, Bahamut Dragon's effect will activate whether he's your Vanguard or Rearguard. Same thing with Dual Axle Dragon. Dual Axle Dragon says that if you declare an attack with him, you can target 1 Kagero unit you control, and that unit gains 3,000 power. So this is one of your ideal guys that you want as your Rearguard. You attack with him, and before your opponent guards him or not, you have to tell your opponent if you're going to use his effect or not. Now you can't just wait. Say you're boosting him with a body map of armor bar, we'll put him at 18. You can't just attack him with bar, your opponent will guard, which is 10,000, and be like, oh, I'm gonna come out of nowhere and use Dual Axle's Dragon's effect on myself, so my attack will be a hit. No, you cannot do that. Dual Axle Dragon says, when you attack, says immediately, when you attack, you target 1 Kagero to gain 3,000 power. That makes it fair for both players. But however, most likely you're gonna be using this effect on your Lawkeeper and anything else right here. Sorry if I had to stress that out, get to most of you guys right here. I just really had to say this to you guys because I really didn't want someone to come out of nowhere and do that on someone. If someone were to do that on me, guys, and if I didn't know about that ruling last minute, and my opponent still got the win because of that ruling, I'd be like really frustrated, guys, and I didn't want you guys to have to go through that. Oh wow! And finally, to conclude this deck profile, obviously as always, Max Lawkeeper, your heart of the deck. All right, guys, that right there was as always, my Kagero Lawkeeper deck profile, guys. It has gone through quite a few changes as deck profile. I'm still working on getting the end build, DOTE, I think that's what it's called for sure. I'm still working on that. I'm still working on the Amber Dragon build. And I want to work on the Seal Dragons once they come out, dude. Dude, oh my god. I've heard that steel dragons are going to be wicked once they come out, guys. Alright, guys, that's all I got to say in this video. Thank you guys so much, guys, for checking out my Kagero deck profile, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like if you did, favorite if you loved it, and subscribe today to become part of Dragon Legion Alliance. And I'll see you guys another day. This is War Dragon 9, signing out. Peace.